We're going to be rich, Jono. With this metal detector, we're going to discover all sorts of amazing things.
So how exactly does it work, Jack?
Well, I think it beeps when you get close to finding the treasure.
You mean like that, Jack?
Yes, exactly. I think we're onto something now, Jono. We're going to be rich.
Well, it is beeping there. I can see something. It's an old tin can.
What? Really? Is that all? How disappointing. I was hoping for some real treasure.
I didn't even know that I was needing rescue. The threats and the dangers I couldn't see, I was heading right to. I needed help, but I didn't know. Needed saving from an evil foe, but I didn't even know that I was needing rescue.
How was the treasure hunt, boys?
Well, we first of all found an old tin can.
Then we found 3 bottle tops.
And don't forget the 5 rusty nails.
So you haven't become rich yet, boys?
I wouldn't consider any of that treasure. Let me know when you find something decent, like an exquisite piece of jewellery or a massive gold nugget.
Something that is valuable and worth something, you mean?
Yeah, like Mum's pearl necklace.
Mel, don't you know that pearls are not made of metal, so my metal detector wouldn't pick them up at all.
Oh, really?
Well, boys, maybe the best treasures are not ones you can find with a metal detector.
Speaking of pearls that are valuable, you might like this story. It is actually a parable told by Jesus.
What's a parable, Mum?
Jesus used stories called parables to help those who were listening to understand deep and important truth.
The kingdom of heaven is like this. There was once a merchant. This merchant specialized in fine pearls. His quest was to find the most flawless pearl ever. Each time he found a pearl, he would examine it carefully to see if it was the one he'd been searching for. But time and time again, he was disappointed. That is, until one day he discovered the most beautiful pearl he'd ever seen. This pearl was absolutely exquisite. He examined it carefully, he examined it again. He knew this was the pearl he'd been searching for. This pearl was of great value. He just had to have it. Nothing else compared. So the merchant sold everything he had so he could buy this pearl.
So if this is a parable, a story with a lesson in it, what does it mean?
Well, the merchant represents us. We are all out on our quest to find what is absolutely amazing. We can come across lots of lovely things, like all the pearls the merchant discovered, but they will not ever compare to the most amazing pearl ever. So don't settle for something that is not the best. Keep looking for the real deal.
The real deal, Mum?
Yes, Jack, the real deal is the kingdom of God. And ultimately, nothing else will compare to this.
So that is why the story starts out with Jesus saying, the kingdom of heaven is like.
Yes, I think you are right there, Mel.
And so, don't settle for anything less.
Hey, look, Ali, there's going to be a treasure hunt at the church.
School holiday activities. The ultimate treasure hunt.
That sounds fun. When is it on?
Tuesday, 10 a.m.
That is tomorrow. Let's go.
What's this? A treasure hunt? I wonder if you win a prize at this treasure hunt. I could do with some treasure. I might just go along and check it out.
What's Kade doing here?
Yeah, I'm surprised to see him here too.
Welcome everyone to our treasure hunt. This will be a treasure hunt with a difference. You can do it on your own, or with a friend. The first part of the treasure hunt involves unlocking the code. Clues for the code have been placed around the park. Once you have your clues, meet back here for stage 2. Everything you need to know for stage 1 is on your instruction sheet, including a place to fill in your answer. Any questions?
Is there a prize for the winner?
Yes, Kade. There are prizes. Any other questions? Take a clipboard and have fun. See you back here for stage 2.
Check out this clue, Jono. Under the seat at the place where you meet.
I think I know where that will be, Jack. Right here under this seat, right in the middle of the park.
That sounds right. Let's look under here.
Yep, I can see something, Jack. It's the letter I in the middle of a treasure chest.
I'll write that on the blank space that's on the form next to the clue.
See this clue, Allie? Think of a post which can be made bright, not very far away from a slide.
So it's somewhere in the park near the slide. That is where we are now.
Are there any posts that look bright on the side of the slide?
Not that I can see, Mel.
So how can a post be bright?
It would need a light or something to be bright.
A light, of course. There are light posts near the slide. Look, Mel, on the light post over there, there's a picture of a treasure chest with the letter E on it. That will be it, Allie. Write it on the form.
I need to figure this clue out. If you sit on one end, I will go down to the ground. What could that be? Something in the playground, perhaps. I don't think it is talking about a swing. Maybe the seesaw. Of course, if you sit on one end, it goes down to the ground. And yes, I can see a picture of a treasure chest with the letter L on it. I will write that on my form.
So there is a prize at the end. I will make sure that I win that prize. What does this clue mean? Climb to the top and sit yourself down, then you will slip all the way to the ground. It can't be talking about climbing a tree, and there are so many trees in the park anyway, how would you know where to start? What can you slip on? Oh, of course, a slide! Yes! And there it is, a picture of a treasure chest with the letter B times 2 written on it. So I will write B and B on my form.
Did everyone find their clue? Great. Now for stage 2. Jack and Jono, tell me what you found.
The letter I, Mrs. Jones.
Great. I'll write that on my whiteboard. Chloe, what about you?
I found an L.
Thank you, Chloe. I'll write that down. Mel and Allie, what about you?
We found an E.
Thanks, girls. Let me just write that one down. And Kade, what did you find?
I found B times 2.
Very good, Kade. So I'll write down the letter B twice. Look at the letters on the board. Can you read what it says?
I-leeb? How do you say that?
I've never heard that word before, Mrs. Jones.
Is there another way of looking at these letters?
I don't know. Does it stand for something?
Can we rearrange the letters to make a word?
Now, Chloe, you could be onto something there.
I can see it. If you put a B at the front and a B after the L, you can make a word.
Yes, you're right, Kade. That makes the word Bible. How did you figure that out so quickly?
Well done, Kade. You're the winner today.
That sounds about right. Now, what is my prize?
You get these 2 boxes. One to eat and one to keep.
A box of chocolates to eat.
You can eat them yourself or share them round.
I will eat them myself, thanks. And the second box has a book. A Bible.
Do you already have a Bible, Kade?
No, I've never read that book before.
Well, I'm sure you'll find it very interesting, Kade. It contains all the clues you need to find the ultimate treasure.
Really? So, this will show me how to get rich?
Nah, it will show you what is better than all the riches and treasure you could ever find. I suggest to all of you that you keep hunting and searching through the Bible to see what you can find out, because it is the ultimate treasure map.
We're searching and we're looking for a treasure. We're treasure hunters, looking for a clue. We're searching and we're looking for a treasure. We're treasure hunters, that's what we do. The treasure map will show the way, I'm gonna read it every day. Yes, the Bible has all the clues I need.
The treasure map will show the way, I'm gonna read it every day. Yes, the Bible has all the clues I need.
We're searching and we're looking for a treasure. We're treasure hunters, looking for a clue. We're searching and we're looking for a treasure. We're treasure hunters, that's what we do. The greatest treasure we can find is to have Jesus in our lives. He is the ultimate treasure that I know.
The greatest treasure we can find is to have Jesus in our lives. He is the ultimate treasure that I know.
We're searching and we're looking for a treasure. We're treasure hunters, looking for a clue. We're searching and we're looking for a treasure. We're treasure hunters, that's what we do. We're treasure hunters, that's what we do.
And there is a story in the Bible. It is actually a parable that Jesus told about hidden treasure.
The kingdom of heaven is like this. There was once a man who was out working in a field. It was hot, tiring work, but the man needed to work hard so he could support his family. As he was working, plowing through the dirt, preparing to plant seeds, his plow struck something hard. At first he thought it was a rock, so he got out his shovel preparing to dig out a rock and move it out of the way. But it was not a rock that he dug up, it was a wooden chest. The man carefully prized the chest open, and to his surprise and amazement, the chest was full of treasure. Quickly the man buried the chest again, back where he'd found it. Then he rushed home and sold everything he had. Taking all of his money, he went to see the owner of the field and bought the field.
So, the man became rich?
Yes, Kade, he did. He sold everything he had for an even greater treasure.
You mean like lots of gold and stuff?
This story is a parable. A parable is a story used to teach a special lesson.
Well, I like hearing stories. I wish there were more parables at school. I wouldn't mind hearing stories all day.
Me either, Jack.
So, what does this really mean?
Think of it like this. The farmer represents Jesus. The field is the earth. And the buried treasure is us.
We are considered treasure?
Yes, Ellie. We certainly are. And the farmer, Jesus, gave up everything he had because we are his ultimate treasure.
I like that, Mrs. Jones. That God thinks we are really valuable, really worth it.
And kids especially hold a very special place in God's heart.
Don't let anyone look down on you just because you're young. And don't ever feel like giving up when you've done something wrong. Because Jesus gave his life for you. Yes, God sent his only son. says you're worth it. You're worth it to our God. You're worth it. So, so worth it. The King of Kings and Lord of Lords says you're worth it. God will not give up on you. Remember, you are loved by the King of all the universe. You're worth it to our God.
And so as you go throughout your day, you can hold your head up high. Never forget that you're a child of God and so precious in His sight. Because Jesus gave His life for you. Yes, God sent His only Son. That's because you're worth it. You're worth it to our God. You're worth it. So, so worth it. The King of Kings and Lord of Lords says you're worth it. God will not give up on you. Remember, you are loved by the King of all the universe. You're worth it to our God. You're worth it. So, so worth it. The King of Kings and Lord of Lords says you're worth it. God will not give up on you. Remember, you are loved by the King of all the universe. You're worth it to our God. You're worth it.
I don't quite get what they were talking about with that treasure stuff, but at least I got to beat them all and win. I'm not sure what I will do with the Bible, but I do know what I will do with the chocolates. They will be all mine. I'm not planning on sharing them with anyone.
Hi there, Kade. How are your holidays going?
Really good, thanks, Mr. Adams. I just won the treasure hunt.
You won? That's great, Kade. What was the prize?
A box of chocolates, and the Bible, too.
Nice. You won a real treasure, Kade.
Well, I know the chocolates are alright, because I have already tried them. I'm not so sure about the Bible, though.
Why, Kade? The Bible is the best treasure of all.
Really, Mr. Adams?
Definitely, Kade. Have you ever read the Bible before?
Nope, I've never even picked one up before.
Well, Kade, you are in for a real treat. If you have never read it before, why don't you start reading about the life of Jesus? It is in the second part of the Bible, called the New Testament.
I'll see how I go, thanks, Mr. Adams. Would you like a chocolate?
That is very kind of you to offer, Kade, but I will let you keep your winnings. Enjoy the rest of your holidays.
Thanks, Mr. Adams, I will. What was I doing offering Mr. Adams a chocolate? I wasn't going to share them with anyone. I'm glad he said no, but actually, I don't think I would have minded if he did say yes. Because he's always kind to me, so sharing with him wouldn't have been a bad thing. I wonder if what he says about the Bible is right too. Should I actually read it? I wonder what is in this book I've heard so much about. Should I just take a look? And should I check it out? Is it really like a treasure map? Will it make me rich? Does it have some real good stories? What will I learn from it? What's in the Bible? Is it reliable? It's probably advisable to read the Bible. What's in the Bible? Is it reliable? It's probably advisable to read the Bible. I wonder what is in this book I've heard so much about. Should I just take a look? And should I check it out? Is it really like a treasure map? Will it make me rich? Does it have some real good stories? What will I learn from it? What's in the Bible? Is it reliable? It's probably advisable to read the Bible. What's in the Bible? Is it reliable? It's probably advisable to read the Bible. It's probably advisable to read the Bible. It's probably advisable to read the Bible.
Kade, the book you hold in your hand will lead you to the greatest treasure of all times. Read it, you will discover this.